I'm Alex Saint, aka Lord Saint, and I'm a South Florida plant dad. And today I'm going to show you how I support my climbing plants in my shade house. Let's go. Okay, let's get started with material needed for this project. You'll see I have a drill bit with a Phillips head bit. I have 2 deck screws or construction screws, one 1364 drill bit, a Vigoro extender hook, a plastic pot adequate for the size of plant I'll be potting up, and a 1x3 by 8 foot non-treated wood strip. First, you want to position the plastic pot onto the end of the non-treated wood strip. Then, you can take your drill with the Phillips head bit and screw in your deck or construction screw toward the top of your plastic pot. Be sure to leave a bit of space towards the top. Don't do it at the very top. Leave about an inch or two. It is important to make sure during this time you have the bottom of the wood strip flush with the inside bottom of the pot. It may be helpful for you to use a smaller drill bit to make a small hole prior to installing the screws to prevent splitting the wood. Once you have the first screw in, approximately 4 inches below, you want to install the next screw. Now, be sure not to tear through your plastic pot, just enough for it to be snug. Here is an example of how the screws protrude through the inside of the pot and wood strip. Don't worry, the exposed screws will not damage your plant. Now, you'll see that I'm making a slight adjustment to the length due to various height requirements that I have in my shade house. You can cut this to length as you see fit. Now, I will install my 1364 drill bit onto my drill to make a small hole toward the top of my wood strip. Once I've made the hole, I can now install the smaller portion of my Vigoro hook into it. This will be the portion that hangs from the top rail positioned at the top of my shade house. As you can see, I like to make mine a bit snug. From experience, if you make it too loose, you'll have a hard time hooking it towards the top, as the Vigoro hook will be a bit floppy. Now that the hard part is done, it's time to pot up the plant. Judging by the existing root system of the plant of my selection, I fill the bottom of the pot with my potting medium. I then position my plant into the pot and fill it with the remainder of my potting mix. Now, it's time for me to fasten the plant to the wood strip using either plant ties or Velcro strips. It's a necessity to fasten the plant so you can begin to train it onto the wood strip. Once you've completed this, you may want to water your plant thoroughly, position it at its hanging resting spot. You'll see with growth, the roots will begin to protrude from the bottom and outside of the plant. This is the time where you can check the root system and see if it needs a larger pot or if the roots just need to be repositioned inside of the pot. I would recommend a chunky mix so the water can drain well through your potting medium. It's as simple as that, and now you're on your way to massive leaves. Note that the wood portion in the pot will eventually rot. Mine usually lasts about a year or more. Thank you for joining me in this quick tutorial. I'm Alex Saint, aka Lord Saint, and I hope you found this informative and helpful. Drop a comment if you have any questions. Have a great day.